Open the Blender and start a new file. In the Outliner top right panel, select the camera and light objects. Right-click and choose Delete or press X to remove them. This will help you focus on modeling without any distractions. Go to the gizmo icon top right of the viewport, near the navigation tools. Click on the gizmo icon to toggle it off. Hiding the gizmo can make it easier to see the model as you work on it. This gives you the freedom to build the base of your 3D character model without getting distracted from the gizmo. Select the default cube in the viewport. In the Properties panel bottom right, go to the Modifiers tab represented by a wrench icon. Click Add Modifier and select Subdivision Surface. Under Subdivision Levels, increase the viewport value to add more subdivisions to the mesh. For smoother shaping, set viewport levels between 3 and 5. Go to the top left of the viewport, where it says Object Mode. Click it and change to Sculpt Mode. This mode will let you shape and form the object into a 3D character. In Sculpt Mode, locate the Tool panel on the left side of the screen and select Grab. This tool allows you to pull and adjust the vertices of the model freely. At the top of the Sculpt Mode settings, find the Symmetry options. Check the box for X-axis symmetry. This will mirror your adjustments on both sides of the model, ensuring your character remains symmetrical. Use the radius slider located at the top of the viewport or press F and drag to resize. To control the size of the brush, a larger radius affects more of the model, while a smaller radius is better for finer details. Start molding the model into the general shape of your character by pulling and adjusting parts of the model using the Grab tool. Focus on broad adjustments, like defining the head, torso, arms, and legs, before moving to finer details. To add a new shape or object, switch from Sculpt Mode back to Object Mode. Press Shift+A to open the Add menu. Select Cube to add it to the scene. This new cube can be used to create another part of your model, like an arm, leg, or other body part. With the new object selected, go to the Modifiers tab in the Properties panel. Click Add Modifier and select Subdivision Surface. Increase the viewport levels to smooth the new object, usually between 3 and 5 levels, for sculpting. Once again, switch from Object Mode to Sculpt Mode. Select the Grab tool from the Tool panel. Ensure X-axis symmetry is enabled. Adjust the radius as desired, and start molding the shape of the new object to fit your model. This is the finished outlook of our 3D character of a duck.
Now, let's dive right in. Enable viewport shading. First, we need to enable viewport shading. Look at the top of your viewport for the shading options. Click on the icon that looks like a sphere and select the material preview. Now, make sure you are in object mode. Click on the parts of your model that you want to color, like this. You all know it's selected with its highlighted. Open the material properties. Next, head over to the properties panel located at the bottom right of your screen. Click on the material properties tab, which is represented by a circle icon. Is a base color in the material properties. Find the base color option and click on it. A color selector will pop up. You can choose your desired color from the color wheel or enter a specific RGB values for precision. Once you pick a color, it will be automatically applied to your model. Finally, switch back to the material preview mode. It needed to check how your colors look under different lighting conditions. Make any adjustment until you are satisfied with the result. Once the general shape is achieved, use the brushes like smooth clay strip and the case for finer detailing. And regularly saving your project prevent data loss. Adjust the viewport levels as needed to keep the object manageable while sculpting. We will learn how to add movement to your character using keyframes. This technique is essential for bringing your models to life. Let's get started. First step, navigate to the Animation tab at the top of the Blender's interface. This section provides all the tools you need for animating your objects. In the object mode, select the part of your character that you want to animate. Click on it directly in the viewport. You will see it highlighted, indicating it's selected. Now, right-click on your selected object and choose Insert Keyframe from the menu. A sub-menu will appear. Select Location, Rotation, and Scale. This action adds a keyframe at the current frame, indicated by a yellow and orange dot on the timeline at the bottom. Next, move the timeline playhead to where you want your animation to end. Adjust this frame according to the speed you desire to your movement. For example, if you want a quick movement, place it closer together. For slower movements, space them further apart. With the playhead in position, move your object to its new location. You can do this by pressing G to grab and move it freely. Once you have placed it where you want, right-click again and select Insert Keyframe. This choose location again. This create a second keyframe. Repeat this process as needed to create a smooth animation sequence. Adjust each keyframe's position and timing based on how you want your character to move. You can always go back and tweak keyframes for better fluidity. And that's it! You have successfully added movements to your character using keyframes in Blender. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Thank you. Bye-bye!